Hey everybody, welcome back to DKC3, and today we are taking on World 4, Mechanos.
I love factories, I think.
I hope you like factories, because there's a lot of factory in this world.
Is this bullshit as the factories in DKC1?
No, actually.
Nah, these levels are pretty good.
That's a welcome change.
They also have some really good music.
Which we can't hear.
Yeah, the music for this particular, for these stages is really nice.
I'm sorry, the soundtrack is playing in my head. I played this game a lot, Crow. Don't begrudge me this.
Yeah, this is the one classic DK game that I have no experience with because I was sort of falling out of love with the SNES at this point in my video gaming young life, so... Unfortunately, yeah, I have no reference for anything that is happening right now.
Do you know who the Blue Kong is?
Vaguely.
That is Kiddy Kong. He is... somebody's...
He's Chunky Kong's younger brother.
Yeah, but Chunky didn't exist, so what was at this time? So, what is he classified as? Whose is he?
I don't know!
There is some kind of Kong bastardry going on here.
Probably.
Look. The DK Island does not have a very big gene pool, okay?
Clearly not.
The answer is Candy Kong, unfortunately.
Oh god, no.
No.
Well, she's one of only 3 women on the island, so...
Yeah? Actually, yeah, at this point.
Actually, 4 if you want to include Tiny Kong.
Tiny doesn't exist yet either.
Okay.
Now this is the first time we see Squidder in a bonus game. Kind of a weird introduction.
It's called reusing salvaged assets, okay, get used to it.
Yeah, but it's a weird place to introduce an animal buddy. Technically, it's a bonus game, so maybe you hadn't found him yet, but still, it's weird.
Strange that it also persists into the normal level, too.
That happens.
Anyway, by now it should have been incredibly obvious, but this level's gimmick is all about owls shooting fireballs at you.
Once again, it's how good is your depth perception.
I don't think that this game uses, like, super effects chip or anything like that, so those fireballs are all just, like, they just have multiple sprites that get larger as they get closer to the front of the stage.
Yeah. A brief point of note is that once they actually hit the stage, it is perfectly safe to go past them.
Yeah, but up until that point, they are unsafe.
Yeah, like, I think if DKC3 had made use of the FX chip, like, they would have advertised the crap out of it on the box, like, Stunt Race, or, Star Fox, whatnot. Yeah.
Yeah, Star Fox.
Because goddamn, I played the fuck out of those 2 games.
Yeah, it's just kind of, it surprised me a bit because there's actually a fair bit of, like, scaling and rotation here, but it's not, like, super effects. And it's not Mode 7, because that takes up an entire layer. Ask me how Mode 7 works.
How does Mode 7 work, FP?
Do you actually want to know? Because I actually do know how it works, and I might ruin the magic for people.
So let's just not go into that can of worms.
Ask me about non-integer scaling.
So yeah, I think this level's pretty good, in general. The fireball setup, I do like here how you have to go through them on one direction and then back through them in a different direction. Because those owls come up from below to harass you on the rope. It looks dangerous, but the timing on everything works out to be pretty good.
Okay, so this is the one of 2 auto-scrollers in this world. And these are your minecarts.
Yeah, there are no minecarts in this world or roller coaster. Instead, you have, I think they're called turbo sleds.
Yeah, they're basically bobsleds.
Yeah. So it can hang on the above.
Yep, we're gonna go kill ourselves because yeah, that's a bonus.
But I like this level. I like it mostly because of the fact you can go on the top or the bottom, wherever that track is.
Yeah, like most minecart levels, it's a very good level once you know where everything is, and until then, it's pretty shit. Let's not mince words.
I think there's... I don't know, there's kind of like... There seems to be a philosophy in games, and I'll even, like, sort of think of it myself as well. It should be okay for a player to die in a level. Like, I feel like too often I and a lot of other people expect to finish a level on the first try, and if they don't, then it's hard or unfair or something like that. This is a pretty fast level, so it might be hard to react to stuff, but I think it's okay for players to fail it a few times as they go through. So I would hesitate, at least, to say it's kind of a shit level until you play it. I don't know.
No, I mean, I agree with that I agree with that, but I also think that, in general, you should be able to get, at least, you should be able to get the vast majority of the secrets in one try, at least.
Maybe.
If you can finish the level, you should also be able to get at least pretty much everything without having to scour the damn thing over and over and over.
I suppose. Though, I think in this level, it's pretty obvious where the secrets are if you do miss them. This game is generally pretty good about calling out its invisible bonus barrels by putting, like, a single banana somewhere. Like, right there. So yeah, if you're the type of person that just goes for the single bananas, you might find the secrets anyway. Funny enough, this level, because as I've been saying as we go through this, I'm playing the GBA version. This level in the GBA version, I felt like was slowed down a lot. The sled just moves a lot slower in it.
Would that have anything to do with the GBA's processing power, or...?
No, because a later level has the sled going just as fast as, like, this level, so for whatever reason, they slowed it down. I don't know. It kind of made it less exciting.
Alright, so Ripsaw Rage is, unfortunately, another auto-scroller. It's a much more interesting one.
I don't know why, but I really like this level. And I don't really know why, because it is just a vertical auto-scroller, but something about it I just really enjoy. Like, I remember myself replaying this level as a kid. I've replayed a lot of levels of this game as a kid, but this one in particular I remember playing a lot.
Okay, yeah. See, I don't like this level's, a lot of its bonuses, because a lot of them are hidden by either being way ahead of the saw, or in such a way that you basically have to fall, like, get an invincibility and fall down onto the saw and ride it, and I really don't like that.
I ended up liking that. I felt like it was a reward for, like, learning the level and just staying ahead as much as you could.
Although, I guess my problem with it is much more, I know that I have to, but I have no idea when, so I have this predilection of just throwing myself down every single one of the time I see one of those pits that I can...
Well, shall I save you the trouble? The only one that you have to throw yourself down is way past the midpoint.
Yeah, it's near the end of the level.
And it's also, I think it's also marked with a banana to show you where the barrel is. I don't know. I thought it was pretty neat. And yeah, I think, like, you can play the level on your own, or just casually just trying to beat it, but as you go through, then you realize, well, if I go a little bit faster, if I learn the layout a bit more, then I can get to the secrets or whatever. I don't know. It's probably one of those things where you only get so many games a year, and you're gonna play it, damn it. That said, dealing with the rats does get a little tricky sometimes, because they are in very tight spaces.
Shit.
Oh!
Yep.
Oh, rip you.
Also, the saw bounces back and forth, so if you do land on it, you kind of have to deal with the fact that it's moving back and forth, like a saw would as it cuts through.
You ruined my pun opportunity there.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I was gonna say Ripsaw you.
Oh, Jesus.
But yeah, that is nice that they put that little detail into its animation, though.
Of course, the flip side of that is that if you do, like, accidentally fall on it, like I did, it makes getting out a lot harder.
Yeah. And you only have so long for invincibility, though it does stop if you for a few seconds if you get hit by the saw. To give you time to get back to whatever platform you were on.
It's just really, really hard.
Yeah. This is a level that you need to be holding the run button on.
Oh! You know what? Fuck it. Let's go.
Yeah. That's the one. You gotta grab the steel barrel. But here we're gonna take damage, save time.
Yeah, I was gonna say, just throw Dixie face first into it, yeah.
So, yeah, this is a weird one where you're invincible riding the saw collecting these bananas. Oh yeah, Crow, this is the other bonus game type. Collect 15 green bananas that appear in pseudo-random positions.
Yeah, I saw that one in the previous videos.
Yeah. It's not as good a type.
It's a prelude of things to come in Donkey Kong 64.
Yeah, this is it. Right here.
Yeah, there it is. It's pretty obvious where the secret is. I don't even remember what the other half of the right half of this part looks like, because I never go that way.
Oh, you fucked up.
Obviously. There we go. But we're done with that. And now we go to... Oh, no. One more. One more. Then we go to the next really obnoxious level. So, Bazooka here. He just shoots barrels. That's the gimmick of this level.
I think this level's pretty cool for it. It's an interesting gimmick. And this character actually is not one of those gimmicks that only shows up in one level. He will actually reappear in multiple levels, so learning how he operates is actually good, because it teaches you for later.
Yeah, I like this level. Some of the later incarnations are a little questionable, but we'll get there when we get there.
Can you make it? Can you make it?
Yeah, I made it.
I think this is supposed to be the proper introduction to Squitter.
So, in a kind of weird way, it's like you saw the no Squitter sign going backwards, but not... I don't know. That's real.
It's not meant... It's just meant to not have him in the earlier part of the level.
Right, the earlier part of the level which you've already done.
Yeah, I don't know why it's there.
In case, I don't know, maybe you're tempted to think that there's some sort of bonus in there that you could get with Squitter when there actually isn't.
Maybe. Maybe it's to save you time. I don't know. It's a little odd.
Someone at Rare was thinking of something, let's just say that.
Yeah.
One of these, yeah. Okay, so this is an interesting puzzle, right? So we have a bazooka who is shooting at Coin, but he's not shooting steel barrels, and you can't hurt Coin without steel barrels. So what you have to do is you come over here, you hit the switch, and now you just follow one of these guys over.
Yeah, those icons are barrel switchers. They will change the output of barrels in specific situations. Like, here, they're used to change what bazooka fires. But in other levels, they may change what barrels do in some other situations.
Nice touch is that you do get to keep Squitter if you die with him.
Yeah, you have to be touching. You have to be transformed, and you have to be actually hit the checkpoint. So if you didn't have Squitter, you would need to change the barrels so that you could hop over, because otherwise this guy would be firing TNT. Weirdly, in the GBA version, you don't keep an animal buddy, even if you hit, if you're transformed.
Is there anything even down here? No.
No.
Well, we found that one out the hard way.
Science, really.
It's alright, we'll just... What happens when you stick a gorilla into molten steel? No problems.
I just love how, like, blissfully unaware he is of the danger he's in.
Oh, Kitty's not the brightest lad.
He's only like 3.
Oh, shit. Timed that one poorly.
Yeah, you did. Don't worry, I think there's a DK barrel up here. Actually, I think it's invisible. Oof, you barely made that.
You barely made that?
Thanks.
That's what I'm here for.
This is a weird bonus, because it looks like you should be able to ride the barrels, but I don't think there's any timing that would actually allow you to do it.
Yeah, it didn't look like there was enough clearance in the ceiling to get a proper jump off it either.
This is a pretty simple one, but you have to figure out the timing to land on the barrel without being hit by it on the upswing. But that's why they give you an actually pretty decent amount of time for it.
No, no, move faster, shit.
Oh god, oh god, oh god.
You didn't... One life is better than 3. There's a hidden blue balloon down there.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah. If you go all the way to the end of the rope and jump, you get hidden balloon.
Okay, so... Logie Labyrinth is...
I like the first half of this level.
Yeah, so it's exactly what it sounds like.
Oh, it's a soft water level.
It's a big ol' fucking pipe maze with basically moon jump enabled.
Well, this is new for a DK game.
They changed this in the GBA version. The gravity effect is... I don't think it's any stronger, but you move slower. So it actually makes all the timing different if you've played, you know, coming from this version. It actually makes some of the later parts very difficult to not get hit on, because the enemy speeds don't change.
Let's try that one again. Yeah, Dixie's hover in this condition basically just brings her to a complete standstill.
It slows her very much. Much more than any other situation.
Like, you lose almost no height while you're using it, which makes it great for the situations where you have to fall down, because...
Though, remember, you can only use it once.
Right, well, also because, as we've, mentioned previously, going down is something that the DK camera is very bad at.
You got a team throw for that one.
Yeah, I see that. I don't think the team throw goes any higher than usual.
No, it doesn't.
So, take that as you will.
This is not a hard bonus. This actually becomes a hard bonus if you enter it with the thing we will see in a few seconds. Because you can't go down as easily.
So hey, does everyone remember our friend Purple Squawks?
What?
He's back. Okay. Here's Quawks. Alright. I'm gonna out myself. I really do like the concept of Quawks. I think this level is a bad introduction to him. So, in this game, he can actually fly, but he can't spit eggs. Instead, he's able to pick up barrels, as we see here. Which makes for some interesting level design. I do like this concept. But this is a really strange level to introduce him in, because the Logie totally messes with his flying physics. There is another level with him later on, and he is much more controllable for as controllable as Squawks can be.
So I think we just, yeah,
you use it on this guy, because he's going a little too fast to sneak by.
Yep, there's the bonus level.
I kind of get the impression that, like, Squawks and Quawks are brothers and they constantly argue over which one of them is the shittier one, but it turns out that neither of them realize they're both the terrible one.
Like Squawks here, like, he's also affected in the same way, because his gravity is fucked up. It's just, this is a really weird level to put flying buddies into. I'm not really sure what they were thinking. They could have just stayed with the low gravity gimmick to go for the whole thing.
Like, are the egg bounces, affected by that too, or?
No, I don't think they are.
Because it looked like you were getting some weird angles on them, but I don't know if that's just the game in general, but...
Also, for whatever reason, it turns you back into Quawks when you leave that bonus.
Yeah, you're just supposed to use it on that guy.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Quawks is willing to work for less money, that's why Squawks only gets a cameo.
Not that way. This level actually has 2 exit points for Quawks. You can get rid of him there, but then if you do, you will not have. Don't take that exit, Artix. God damn it! Oh wait, no, I think you still can fix this.
It's over here somewhere.
Yeah. So the other exit for Quawks does give you a steel barrel as well, but I forgot there's actually a respawning steel barrel thing going on in there.
Wait, where is he? I thought he was...
He was not this direction.
Oh, okay, sure, whatever. I'll just grab it on the way back.
I think this is meant to help you get to, something else. I think it's meant to help you get through those bees.
That seems strange, because that's really not difficult at all.
I don't know why it's there. But you did get a bunch of coins. No, he's below you right now.
He's below me, what?
Yeah, he's below the steel barrel spawn.
Oh. Okay, I guess that would sort of make sense. Ah, here he is. Found you, buddy.
And that Quawk sign will give you a barrel, so you can get an early shot on him for if you want. I don't know. Like, I like the idea of this level. There's some weird parts to it, though. Do not fuck up.
Oh, that's alright. The exit's right here.
Yeah, well, that's why I was saying do not fuck up.
Anyway.
Artix, do you not like this boss?
No, this boss is actually pretty okay.
I was just laughing because you're going off to save.
Wrinkly's getting a little of a bird problem. She should probably wake up and shoo them out at some point.
She's just depressed that she got kicked out of Kong College because, like, I don't know. So now she's just, like, sitting at home watching soap operas at, like, probably 3 o'clock.
She's retired.
Now, forcibly retired.
This is Chaos. He's a robot.
Hey, that's no way to talk about Argate. Oh god, knives.
So, it's not really mentioned in-game at all, because this is still from the era of games where the manuals were, like, you were expected to sort of read the manual for the backstory stuff. But, like, one of the things, the Chaos plays a role in the backstory that I don't remember entirely.
Wasn't it something like he captured DK and Diddy or some bullshit like that?
Yeah, it sounds like he's the main boss of the game. So you fight him halfway through the game. As a kid, you're like, why am I fighting this guy already?
Anyway, he's got a hell of a jawline.
Yeah, goddamn. Just mechanically, this guy's starting to remind me of like a Sonic the Hedgehog boss more than a Donkey Kong boss.
Well.
Oh!
Ooh. Monkey skeletons.
Yeah, the head lasers are very, very good at tracking you. So, like, you really, really want him to fire when you're in the middle of the screen.
I was about to say you were chumping the boss and I'm gonna say that it wasn't as easy as it looked, and then that happened.
Also, you get the stupid dialogue every time you start the fight.
But yeah, so the way Chaos works is that you gotta, like, jump on those spinning blades that come out. They can't hurt you, but they are platforms. And also he's got those weird...
The boxing glove? Yeah, those would probably hurt you, I'm guessing.
No, they just push you off. They just mess with the timing of your jumps.
Yeah, the only way he can actually hurt you are the lasers and touching the fire.
But even so, the first round that he did was pretty good in terms of timing the blades. It's not as easy as it looks, especially first time you're playing the game. They only exist as platforms for a very, like...
Yeah, I was gonna guess it would be a hitbox issue.
Because I didn't think I was close enough to hit that one.
Yeah, you can actually hit the, you can actually hit his head from the first blade sometimes, so... that at least makes it easier.
So, where did this thing come from? Do the Kremlings have like a fucking space program now or something?
Maybe. Diddy Kong in space, except he isn't.
Except this time, maybe he is.
Yeah, that's actually the big plot twist at the end. It turns out Diddy was actually the traitor of the Kong clan.
Oh god. Now, this is just the prelude. This is going to turn into a Sonic game, like the Death Egg just descends for no reason, Robotnik steps out.
It really does look like a Robotnik robot. Oh, we did it.
Hooray.
The Kongs win.
And then he runs away, and his helmet explodes into a ski.
We get a cool ski.
Just one, though.
Now we have 2 clarinets. Start our own band.
And so naturally, lacking anything else that we can really do right now...
We can't swim up a waterfall. That's ridiculous.
So the answer is to go back to Funky.
Let's go talk to Funky, see if he's got anything for us. Maybe he'll make us like a helicopter or something like that. Or like a Cessna.
Is this what Funky has fallen to? He's now a handyman for hire?
Craftsman.
Why do you keep changing jobs?
Tough economy. I mean, the economy is bananas, literally. Wait a second, you just go up a waterfall?
Yes, I did.
We just went over this. Going up a waterfall was ridiculous.
Yeah, the jet ski does some dumb things. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and contribute to Wrinkly's little bird problem some more.
Didn't have to buy enough food already.
Trying to think, are there any other ones?
I think the flower you were looking for at the end of the World 2 vid exists right now.
No, it does not.
That's weird. I thought it was supposed to spawn. Maybe you have to talk to him.
I don't think you do.
I don't know. Maybe for a later time.
I don't think we're not doing K3 right now. Alright, well I think that's gonna be about everything, because I don't think there's any other banana birds I can get right this second, so yeah, thanks for watching everybody, and we'll see you next time for K3, and all the ice you can handle.
See y'all later.
Bye.